What's up, y'all? Welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the stream. If you're here for the stream, welcome to this video. If you are here after the stream has been posted, just welcome because you clicked on that thumbnail with my name like beside it. Look at Jesus. But tonight's gonna be my second installation of my Final Fantasy VII gameplay series. I'm gonna just make sure my stream is set up properly, and then I'm gonna just jump right into it because it's been a minute. It just feels like it's been a long time. Like, hello, how are you? How are you doing? Let me get the back. Okay, that's good. Pull up here. Okay. Oh, well, I'm actually hot. Give me 1 second. Okay. Okay. Hell, I kind of forgot where we left off at. There's 2 active quests. Okay, so it's not going to tell me. Oh, problem solving. Find the clients and carry out the jobs for them. A job well done. Check the commotion. Okay, so that's what we're doing. Checking the commotion. Good streamers. Listen.
So they blew up the reactors.
It was a literal Sunday fun day.
Thanks. I'm sure I wish I had your strength.
I forgot that it was like Father's Day, and then it was like
Stay away from
Father's Day.
Hold it! Settle down now. Get off me, assholes! I didn't do shit! Shut up, punk! Or what, huh? Screw you!
What's going on?
Why you gotta do
Somebody
me like
went and
that?
stole some
Just
blasting
messing
native from a
with you.
Shinra warehouse. So public security started asking questions, and you know how Johnny gets.
It's because of the reactor bombing, I bet. I could be wrong, but something tells me they're not gonna settle for just roughing him up this time.
We've got to save him, Cloud.
Is he Avalanche?
No. He doesn't really know what we do. But he has his suspicions. And he's a talker. Actually, you know what? Maybe I should go alone.
I'm coming.
Are you sure?
It's the least I can do.
Feel like
Lead on.
character. Yeah, he was
Thanks.
like an okay
Come
character
on.
though.
You could go to jail.
Can I not run?
What the hell went down at Johnny's?
He's in for it, huh?
They come in and act like they...
What the hell, man? You trying to break my arm?
I mean,
Street like this is... Ow! An unusual punishment!
Come on. Let's get a closer look.
Any way to treat a model citizen of Midgar?
Model citizens don't steal blasting, Agent. So why don't you tell me why your ID popped when we were going over the warehouse logs?
Huh? You got it all wrong. I've never gone anywhere near a Shinra warehouse.
look, he hurried up and said her name.
Never logged without access. Would have never gotten you inside a Shinra installation in the first place.
I swear. All he had to do was keep his mouth shut.
Yep.
Cheap bullshit.
Anyway, you distract the officers and I'll figure something out.
Basically, get shit popping, and boom.
Let him go.
Who are you? The cavalry?
Is that who I think it is? Oh, hell yeah! You guys really came to save me! Hallelujah!
Ain't got that One Piece.
Hey! How do you think you're doing?
I've been looking at I'm on like the Majin Buu saga of Dragon Ball Z.
That's that.
So, is it over? Yo! Anybody
Grab
there?
Johnny so we
If
can
you're
get out of
there,
here.
then help me!
Alright.
What now?
He's a talker.
Isn't that? Yeah, that's like that's the final
no,
saga
you're not gonna-
of the
hold
like
on,
original
wait,
Dragon.
don't
Well, not
do it,
original,
man.
but the Dragon Ball Z
You want to live?
itself.
Then get the hell out
I
of
didn't
town.
know. I did not know
You
that
got
there
it,
were
boss.
so many
You
more
ain't never gonna see my face again! I
like
swear!
series or whatever
Are you sure about
following
this?
Dragon Ball Z.
It's a big risk.
Like Dragon Ball
I know,
Super,
but it's fine.
GT. I knew about GT, but I didn't like watch it. So I said I'm gonna
Yeah.
like knock them out as well.
No more.
I haven't seen any of Dragon Ball Super though.
Cloud. You're scaring me. We need to go before they wake up.
People
I'm
say
worried about
GT is
Johnny.
garbage. Yeah, I only
I'm more
watched
worried about us.
like a few
We
episodes.
gotta go, right?
A long
Right.
time ago.
What?
It's just... You've really changed.
Girl, Tifa.
How?
I suppose it's... Yeah. Your eyes. They used to be less...
It's the Mako. Soldier, remember?
I remember. Right.
Man who wrote the Dragon
Back
Ball
to the
franchise.
bar.
had No input. Oh, that would explain it. That would explain it like perfectly.
Come on. Something.
There was something. Up there. Oh, I can't. Oh, fuck you. That was really tried.
He said he was leaving town.
What's got into Johnny?
And here we are. You must be tired.
Same as you, I guess.
Could use a little something to take the edge off, right? How about a refreshing cocktail made by yours truly that you can sit back and savor?
Better
Tifa.
be good now.
Yeah, I'm feeling it a bit too. Hey, do you think you'll stick around a little longer?
Maybe. Work for a minute. Build up some savings.
I see. So, what'll it be? Want to head back out for a little while?
No.
We're back.
Did you have fun?
Lots of fun.
Hey, need y'all downstairs.
Right now? Then the plan is...
Marlene, wanna go wait for Jesse out front?
Okay.
Looks like we're officially on for tomorrow night then. Gotta go over the details with the others.
Before you do, about my pay.
You'll get your money. So sit down and shut up until we're finished. Double time, Tifa.
You know. You would have cussed his ass out.
I'm really sorry, but it shouldn't take much longer. In the meantime... grab a seat. What'll it be?
I don't know. Something hard and bitter.
She didn't even mix anything. She just poured it in there. Like,
Well,
hello.
most people would say something sweet right about now.
I'm sure they would.
Ah, but you're a more discerning customer, aren't you? In which case... our house special, the Cosmo Canyon.
Beautiful.
I gotta go.
Don't question the game.
Enjoy.
Just let that shit rock.
Hey, you see the news? The reactor bombing was the work of the eco-extremist group Avalanche. Public enemy #1. Gets your heart racing, doesn't it? They don't know our faces, so we're in the clear for now. But we'll want to capitalize on this momentum. Speaking of which, you coming on the next one?
For the right price.
Oh, you can bet I'll be pushing hard for a raise.
Thank you, Jesse.
Tifa will be joining us too, but I don't know. Even a blind man can see her heart's not in it. She was never on board with the bombings, so if it comes down to do or die, if I've got to put my life in someone else's hands, then I'd rather that someone was a professional, like you.
Oh, girl Tifa, beat your ass.
Could still kill some time.
R.I.P. Jesse. The way she'll get her shit knocked. I don't. Bad? Well, fuck you too. Okay. Like, why is everything bad? Hello? Maybe I gotta hold it. Oh. This is the easiest minigame ever to exist. Well. Oh, wait. There we go. Just look at the damn aiming thingy. And then life is great. Okay. Oh, I got a bullseye though. I'm just gonna quit playing. That was terrible.
The real deal, huh?
Get the trophy. Beating the top scores. What's the top score? It must be something outrageous. It has to be something outrageous. I can't even see the top score. Oh, you just have to hit all bullseye. I can do that. Okay, no, I can't. Okay, I'm just finna close enough. I'm just about to. Yeah, that's it. Don't worry about it. We ain't gonna worry about it.
Maybe just chill a bit.
Wait at the counter for Tifa. In the OG game, she got to go to the meeting. Well, I would have loved to hear what them hoes was talking about. Oh, she's mad. She's so dramatic.
I heard you're
She
having
could have
second
just
thoughts.
sat next to me.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
If it feels wrong, don't do it.
Terrorism. I mean, sort of, yeah, it's given that. Just going around blowing shit up.
Guess that's that then.
What, they kick you out?
We agreed to disagree. So, you want another drink?
Actually.
Tifa! Time to celebrate. Break out all the good stuff.
Oh, sure.
We won't be needing you for this next job. Feel free to look for work elsewhere.
Fine by me. That's how I like it.
All right.
No contract, no obligation.
Figured you'd say that. Here, the rest of your payment, along with a little extra for your exemplary service.
Not
And thus
50
concludes
extra.
our business. Gonna have to ask you to leave now. This here's a private affair.
I should let that big damn machine
Sorry, I tried.
tag his ass up.
We talked it
Smart-ass
over,
mouth.
but in the end, we didn't want to put so much on you. This is our fight.
Jesse, what's the holdup?
Be right there. No hard feelings, huh?
It's fine.
Let's talk more after I'm done here, okay?
Really, it's fine.
Come on, Jesse, I'm dying here.
Let the ghost knock
Catch you later.
down. Right.
Sorry to keep you thirsty boys waiting.
Just let it beat their ass.
That hit the spot.
Damn,
Oh, I'm just
Biggs.
leaving.
Slow down.
Keep it tight. Ain't no room for error come tomorrow.
What's up with them?
Word is he lives in this town.
Hoodlum.
Hey, brother. You from around the way?
I guess.
Know a big man with a big gun strapped to his right arm? Heard he set up shop somewhere in the neighborhood.
That depends.
Ah. Clever. Smell an opportunity to make some scratch, do you?
500.
Ooh.
200.
3.
Just to do some DLC.
Whatever, man.
Oh shit! I
Find
didn't even pay
somewhere
them no
quiet to
attention.
talk.
Is that them?
Walk with me.
I didn't pay them any mind.
Got something to say? You looking at me?
Is he with them?
Move it! I said move!
Look at all these
Sure,
assholes staring at us.
This shithole's got nothing on Wall Market. Am I right?
Don't overdo it.
Word of advice, Blondie. Don't piss off my friend here. You'll be real sorry.
Unless you got
Fuck
some
your
kind of
friend.
death wish, then be my guest. After you, brother. And don't worry, I ain't the backstabbing type. Most days.
The way that big ass sword is like covering my back, you could never.
Spill it. You know where the bastard's hiding, don't you?
I told you before. That depends.
Oh yeah? You wasted my time.
Shinra's
3
time, you mean?
days. What comes out in 3 days? Does Scarlet come out in
Shinra
3
knows
days?
better than to stick its nose in my boss's business.
Like I give a shit.
Oh.
Try this.
Scarlet, okay.
It's over. Big man with a big gun for an arm, right? Why do you want it?
Front following orders, you know? Nobody tells me shit. Let me walk away. Please!
Wait, how do you dodge? How did I do that?
So if they weren't Shinra, then... Not my problem. Lesson 1 for life on the ground floor. Get some rest.
Oh, hey! Thanks for helping out.
Thanks to the
Don't worry
office.
about it.
Can't help but take a...
Apparently it was done by a...
What's gonna happen to Mika?
Hello.
Welcome home, honey. Took your sweet time. Psych. Are you gonna let me in so we can talk in private? Guess I'll get right to the point then.
Please do.
Huh. What have you got there?
An apology for not getting you on the mission. Or not. What do you think it is?
A proposition.
Nailed it in one. Gonna have to ask you to keep all this a secret from the others, though. It's a personal matter. Something I need to sort out tonight.
Tonight?
Tonight. You and me, together. I want you to come with me to the Sector 7 plate. I'll give you the details on the way.
That's fine by me, but don't you have a pretty big day ahead of you?
I do, but if I don't deal with this now, it's only gonna get harder. Anyway, I can count on you, can't I?
Of course you can count on me to get shit popping.
A
I
down
bought a One Piece
payment.
game, but I can't play it until I get caught up. Is it a new game? Sorry, let me get this pulled. Some of them taking you been da da da.
Doubt we'll be back before morning, in case you were planning on traveling light. Make
It
sure
came
you've
out
got
last year,
everything
okay.
you need before we leave. I'll wait here.
I could take a nap so I could replenish my health. I'm gonna watch One Piece. I have to watch it so I can cause 800 episodes. I gotta get caught up. Okay. It covers the current house I can play with. Right. To have to watch One Piece now over 900. It's just a lot. That is a lot. That is a lot of episodes. The way I'm gonna have to
You all set?
literally sit there
Awesome.
and
Meet me at the
binge
station after
my
dark.
life away.
Don't be late.
That's ridiculous. 979, so might as well say 1,000 episodes at this point.
It's just another job.
Huh?
Tough break. They changed the times. Last train's already left. Which is why we borrowed these bikes. Need a lift to the plate?
How did you guess?
Easy. You've been acting weird. Like talking about
Oh,
one
shit.
thing when you're obviously thinking about something else.
Yeah, and don't get me started on all that pep.
All right, I'll give you that. But
Yeah,
how did you know
see.
I wanted to head topside?
Hello.
Was I talking in my sleep? What else did I say?
No, we just figured you wanted to see your parents, that's all.
Nailed it, huh?
It's like how many
Yep,
episodes?
right on the
is that?
head.
So, seeing as we don't
Like
have any
80
family of our
episodes
own,
almost
how about
that
you
you've
let us be a
watched?
part of yours for a bit? You know, spread the wealth.
Are your parents still around?
And I thought I was carrying binging them damn episodes of Dragon Ball Z. No, you carrying.
Okay then. Guess you're all invited. Here's to awkward family reunions.
Yeah!
At least 20 a day, right?
I take it you boys have your brand spanking new IDs?
Yes, ma'am.
Then let's lay down some rubber.
Crank that throttle.
Okay, you got it.
Ain't no way on God's green
You hear
earth
me?
I would be able to.
Yeah.
Just about ever in life.
Just so you know, I'm not going plateside for the reason they think I am. Look, you saw the way the reactor went up. It was huge, right?
Because of all the Mako. Isn't that what you said?
Yeah. That was wishful thinking. Deep down, I know it was my fault. I used a more powerful blasting agent than the directions called for. It had nothing to do with the Mako.
Had to.
Let's say you're right.
It's like literally
So what?
just spending your
I'm
entire
planning on
day
using a weaker blasting
devoting
agent
it
this
to
time. But
watching this show.
since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra.
Shinra? Good luck with that.
With your help, we won't need luck. ID scan! Ready?
I don't know if I'm ready or not.
So far, so good.
All right, here comes the hard part.
And that is...
The fake IDs may have held up, but from this point on, if we get paid
This
by
part
a
was
scan...
They'll come for us.
Yeah, what he said.
Oh, man.
Just like that?
No need to worry. They've got cloud, remember? Hey, you do know how to drive, right?
Soldiers get mandatory training.
Well then, you gonna take my breath away? Make my head spin with your amazing skills?
Don't blame me if you get sick.
Right. We've got company!
Someone's having fun.
How can I not? Pursued by villains, a young couple thrust together by fate race through the neon street night.
Get off.
Oh, he's over here.
It's working! Oh, my hero!
Straight to legal force?
What, so you just pull over if they ask nicely?
You got a point.
See? So don't go holding back now.
Sorry.
That's some super secret technique? You got a fancy name for it?
Of course not.
I think Jesse likes flashy. She want a piece.
Laura!
Think we've bitten
Can I
off more
speak
than we
up?
can chew? What do we do?
Shut up.
Whoa. I thought it was over there. Hello.
Moving to intercept.
Oh, I should have saved.
Got more company.
AT's here.
Oh shit. They're doing them the signal. Whoa.
Heads up! Drone!
One thing after another.
Come on, Wedge. Gun it!
I am gunning it!
Good. Nothing about this is good. You got me. Fair enough. All right then. Do your thing.
Why can't they attack? Hello?
Need some help here.
Start the pre-order while it makes it.
He's less than a few minutes out.
Oh shit, I'm tripping.
Think it's him? Well, before we finish this quick, that kind of trouble.
These things can't take too much damage!
You better hurry, Cloud!
I better hurry. They better hurry.
Damn it!
Right.
Feeling good back
Beat this
Oh, he had it
ass.
coming!
Sick of this shit too.
That's an ex-soldier for you. Next to him, you look like kids on trikes.
You're damn right.
You're part of that group too, you know.
She better be a cheerleader.
We made it!
Woo! Topside!
Keep going till we hit the station?
No, head straight for the warehouse.
Oh.
Aww. Our magical ride is almost at an end.
Why are you talking like we're not here?
Because you're not.
Clearly we are.
Not over yet. Cloud! Little help!
I'm trying.
Cloud! We need backup!
You hoes need to learn how to fight.
Get up, Cloud!
Y'all want to blow up reactors and shit, but you can't handle some old dudes on some motorcycles.
Time's up. Break off before it shows.
What's going on?
Hello.
Who's that?
A soldier.
Well, hello!
Who's this?
Too quick for the eye. You cross him, you die. Now, mind if I cut in? Woo! Splendid! I've been looking for a new dance partner. Private party, huh? I'll settle for a race then. Just one.
You talking to me?
I most certainly am.
Then no.
So terribly sorry. Your words failed to reach my ear. Struggles as slow as they are.
Oh, I could have been
The
quiet.
lady's curiosity has been piqued. My name is Rose, but you may address me by the more accurate appellation, Speed Demon.
Where's that, Mom?
My ears are attuned to the feminine voice.
Ugh, this guy is the worst.
Yes, this is the contest I've been waiting for. Enjoying yourself?
It's on our side!
What is he up to now?
Same shit. Being a dumbass.
Not
Hello.
bad. You have promise and an abiding affection for your mount. But one cannot simply ride one bike. Instead, one must unlock its true potential. Become one with the machine. Like this!
Oh shit.
We have to save him.
Oh, you guys piece of bitch.
How the fire rages!
Good one.
Wonderful gift you've given to me!
Ooh, I ran right into it. Okay, how do you even try to dodge that?
My heart beats faster by the second!
The man's unstoppable!
Now what?
Had enough?
Don't be absurd. As if I could ever grow tired of your company. Naughty, naughty! Until one of our flames is forever extinguished, our dance will never end! Going for me!
I mean, I could kill you.
Come on, let's push it past the red line!
Jesse, take over.
Well, well, well. I do believe this round is yours. Maybe next time we can keep it just between the two of us.
Maybe.
The hell, it was practically like that.
Until we meet again, my friend!
We did it!
Go team!
Don't get too excited. Reinforcements are hot on our trail.
You passed the test.
What test?
What test?
Driving.
Did more than just pass.
Hello,
Not
had to
really.
fight and everything.
You made it by the skin of your teeth, if we're being honest.
Whatever.
I bet you held back because I was with you.
Didn't want you to fall.
So now I'm too weak to stay on a bike? Huh?
Well, girl, you were too weak to make it through
Just
out that
hold on
reactor.
tight,
You just
will
kept
you?
falling.
What?
I might be falling after all. Psych. Oh, would you look at that? It's the end of the ride. We'll go on foot from here. Don't want to draw too much attention to
Claudius
ourselves.
doesn't care. He don't mind at all. He don't give a hot
Did these
damn
things leave a mark?
about nothing.
They got you pretty good.
Anybody talks about.
Oh, and I'm running on fumes.
Don't worry. We'll top you up soon enough. Now let's roll. The residential area's just beyond this gate. Mind doing the honors? You've got an arm on you.
No. Turn the damn button. Oh yeah, I forgot about this part. Going to her parents' house.
Here we are. The employee housing district, where they put you when your parents worked for Shinra. While their reactors were slowly killing the planet, we were living the good life. Figures. Still leaves the lights on every night. For the girl who only comes home once every other blue moon. Mom's an old-fashioned type like that.
Think she'll make us pizza? Her Midgar special?
She's quite the cook. Quick to whip up finger-licking food, even if you drop by in the dead of night.
And she loves guests who ask for seconds or thirds.
Too bad I won't be getting any of that.
Let's head in. Cloud, you know what to do. Why don't you wait around the corner over there?
Okay.
It's a shame you won't get to try the Midgar special. You would have really liked it.
With your help, we won't need
Shit.
luck.
Sorry. Oh, I'd have knocked
You'll
over
take
everything.
on just about any job, right?
Well,
Well, I need you to rob my house. Think you can do that for me? Go in through the back door when the coast is clear. The signal will be obvious.
Once the lights come on, it's go time.
Oop.
Time to go.
Inside, you'll find a room with 2 doors. Don't take the one in front of you. You want the room on the right. That's where you'll find it.
Sorry about dropping in like this again.
We'll be chatting Mom up in the kitchen, so don't even bother being quiet. There's no way she'll ever hear you. Dad'll be in there, but it's okay. I need you to grab his Shinra ID card. And yeah, I know I should do it myself, but... but I honestly don't think I'm up to it. Just do this for me, okay?
Yeah, lucky job.
This isn't it.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
This is amazing.
What's this?
Read the letter, put it back. Just be nosy.
Dear Mom and Dad, sorry for not getting in touch sooner, but... I'm working at the Gold Saucer as an actress now. It wasn't easy, and I had a lot of help from people along the way. But I managed to land a starring role. Enclosed are 2 tickets to my play. Looking forward to seeing you both there.
Jessie Raspberry as... the princess?
Careful, it's hot.
Thank you.
My dad, he was a maintenance supervisor at the reactor.
Thanks.
So, got more pizza in the oven?
You still got room, Wedge?
Mission accomplished.
When are you going to give up on the gold saucer? How long has it been since you even performed?
A lot of people really rely on Jesse.
As a stagehand, though, right? You can be one of those anywhere. So why not come home and get a job at the Sector 8 theater?
I'll think about it. You know, I'd really love to stay and chat, but we gotta go.
We got
so
shit to do.
soon?
Yeah, well, we hadn't even planned on dropping by. But Wedge wanted some of your famous pizza.
So good.
Sure I can't tempt you with some more?
Maybe just a couple slices, Mrs. R.
Wedge!
Hey,
Like, hello.
I'm doing it for you guys. You don't want me going to work on an empty stomach.
I'm planning on using a weaker blasting agent this time. Since I can't get in touch with my supplier, our only option is to loot a warehouse owned by Shinra. Hey there.
This it?
Now comes the hard part. I'm gonna use this to sneak into the 7-6 annex.
All right, let's get to it.
Sorry, but you're staying outside. Only I know what to steal from where, so it's gotta be me who goes in.
So, we came all this way just to eat pizza?
I mean, you are technically weren't
You think I'd
even
let you off
invited.
that easy? You're gonna earn every slice helping Cloud. Just do the thing where you draw everyone's attention away, like you did at my parents'. What's the word again? Maybe I'm more nervous than I thought.
Diversion.
Yeah, that. Nice one, military man.
So what? Does this mean we're gonna ask some Shinra folks out to dinner?
You know damn well what she means. While you're inside, we make sure the guards are focused on the outside.
I wanted to play as Biggs.
Exactly. Couldn't have put it any better. When you see a
So
flare go
bad.
up, that's your cue. Rush the front gates and make for the warehouse plaza. The more hell you raise, the more time you buy me.
You're gonna run this guy into the ground, aren't you?
How much time do you think you'll need?
Not too much. I'll be in and out. I'll send up another flare when I'm done. We rendezvous in the vacant lot up ahead.
Hold on. How are we supposed to get back to the slums? Wait for the first train?
No, I want to be back before that. Don't worry, I have something worked out. Now, let's get
Like
this
I had got
done.
excited my first time playing, like the tutorial.
Well, that
because
diversion's
after
not
we
gonna
had,
create itself.
hell, I forgot his name. Once he
Jesse's dad
became,
was in there, right?
Oh, dude,
Yeah.
with the gun. I thought we were going to
Mako
eventually
poisoning.
play as all four of them.
Happened while Jesse
Well,
was doing a
30.
show with the gold saucer.
No, it's four.
What do you care?
No. I want to hear it.
Jessie always wanted to be an actress. Worked her ass off for years. Until finally she caught a break.
Barrett,
Top billing.
yeah. Damn how I
Parents
forget his
were
name.
thrilled. And then, right before opening night,
Her dad had an accident.
collapsed from overwork. And in the worst possible place, Mako's storage. Lay there half a day before someone found him. Been like that ever since. No change whatsoever. That's what got her into planetology. And led her to seek out Avalanche. How far we've come.
Jesse's got a theory about it. Thinks her dad's spirit is stuck now, between his body and the heart of the planet. So if we don't shut down the reactors soon,
He'll get caught up in the flow and poof. What's so funny?
Just that I understand how you feel. Unlike most of the time.
I see. Mako's the essence of life itself. Of memory and hope. It's not something you burn in a reactor just to keep the lights on. Hell no. Oh, don't tell Jessie about this little chat, okay? When she gets pissed, ooh, she gets punchy.
Well, no promises.
he's serious, Cloud. She'll beat the shit out of him.
Not my problem.
This guy.
Hey, it's the lot Jesse was talking about. We rendezvous here when we've got what we came for.
Gotta stay hidden. Wait. Just need to get past this gate.
Wait. Where are the guards?
Looks like someone beat us here.
And I don't think it was Jesse.
This had better not get in the way of our plans.
It won't.
Could just start banging.
Don't see anyone. What the hell happened?
Hey man, the plaza's that way. Warehouses are further in. Jesse's supposed to be circling around from the back, right?
Can I like, I don't know. Let me stop. I might be tripping. No, I'm not tripping. You can't do something.
This will be quick. See ya. It's over. That'll do. Is that it?
That's it. Have you played the new one? No, I haven't played it yet. Because I thought I was going to play it yesterday. But I'll play it one day this week before I start streaming. What am I doing? Talking to him.
No need for us to rush. Let's scout it out first.
I can handle this solo.
What? You're trying to keep us out of it now? Don't be a jackass.
We're in this together.
Don't expect me to save you.
If you need to check your gear, now's the time. Give the word when you're good to go.
You can use that vending machine over there to stock up.
The way I think I'm already set.
Guess there's a training center too. Could go a few rounds before the main event.
What material do they have? It don't matter, because everything they got, I'm gonna
Man, I get really hungry when I'm nervous.
Everything is set properly. Okay. Whatever. Just get this shit going.
Remind me, you've got summoning materia, don't you? There's no better way to deal with big groups. You'd be crazy not to equip it. Okay, let's go over the plan one last time. You start things off by cutting loose where everyone can see you.
And us?
We're the backup. First, we climb high enough to get a vantage point, then we go to town on them.
Yeah, what's his problem? Oh.
Heya. So, what did you want to talk about?
When spring comes, I'm leaving town. I'm going to Midgard.
Should have figured. All the guys are leaving.
But I'm not like them. I'm not going just to look for work. I'm going to be a soldier. The best of the best. Like Sephiroth.
The great war hero, huh? Isn't it pretty hard to become a soldier?
Yeah. So I won't be back for a long time.
Guess not. Think you'll be in the papers?
I'll try.
Just promise me one thing. When we're older, and you're a famous soldier, if I'm ever trapped or in trouble, promise you'll come and save me.
Huh?
That's what heroes do. They save people. Please? Just once. Come on, promise me.
Fine. I promise.
I hate when I start rocking like an old man.
I heard you're having second thoughts.
I know we have to think big if we're going to make a difference. But not like this. I feel trapped.
Oh, I didn't catch that until just now. And you failed.
That's the signal!
All according to plan.
Let's go.
Right.
Yeah!
I don't see any intruders.
Maybe they went home.
Because, yeah, people just break
over
in
there.
to go back home.
Target sight!
Yeah, but
Find him out!
Hello. One man with an oversized sword. Right.
Kill the bastard! They're up here too! Intruders! Let that guy! Get hit first!
Hello.
Focus on the other one. Quickly,
Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. All units, proceed to location and secure. Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex. Unauthorized entry in 7-6 Annex.
Hello.
Hostile numbers confirmed. Threat minimal. Engage and subdue. Repeat.
Oh, you gotta be shitting me.
They get a good shit popping.
Give me a bit more time and I got you.
give it up!
Putting up a fight, huh?
Show 'em there!
Try this.
Damn it, you bitch. I was coming for you.
This is gonna hurt.
See ya. See ya.
Goodbye.
Hello.
Good riddance.
Don't let him escape!
You're ready? Look at us amateurs, putting in the work.
Putting in the work. I hate these dogs. I hate dogs. Hello. That's exactly why I hate you, little funky piece of bitches.
Don't worry, I've got this!
Oh. They're gonna bite him in the ass, right? No, wait, they actually are gonna bite him in the ass.
speed train! Come and get him!
I don't. Hello? This one like behind me.
Don't eat me! Please don't eat me!
What? Oh. I can go down behind that.
Burn!
You're not.
Going in. That's that.
Think I ran off the pizza.
Hell of a show, man. If only the ladies loved you that much.
I'm glad someone's enjoying themselves.
I don't have
Of course,
thunder.
they store mechs here.
And that would be like very good to have right now.
Hell yeah.
More than you know. Look what I found. Let's give these jerks a taste of their own medicine.
He's on.
Laid a few more lines for you. Rushing like tight.
That's that.
Now that's what I call teamwork. Stay where you are.
Careful.
Oh shit.
All right, assholes, show me your hands. Well, aren't we having a wonderful time kicking the hornet's nest? You know what I want. A second dance. Just the two of us.
Now Rose.
You turned the key. The engine roars with excitement. It hungers to be set free!
Fall back.
Right. Come on.
It's the soldiers just standing there for me.
It's been a long time since I fought a duel out of the saddle. But for all the miles on the clock, I'm just as fast as I ever was. At last, our long-awaited test begins. Here's the fair fight, my
Too soon.
I told you we were gonna push it past the red line! Not
Get
bad.
ready. Never again.
In the blink of an eye!
Still in it.
Hello.
Open up the throttle!
Yeah.
Keep you company! Open up the throttle!
Okay, that didn't happen how I thought it was gonna happen, but it's okay.
Let's try that again.
company.
Okay, hold on. I'm gonna beat his ass now.
In the blink of an eye.
Or I thought I was. I'm gonna beat his ass.
Open up the throttle.
Try this.
Keep you company. Open up the throttle.
Got him.
Wonderful gift you've given to me.
Let's get this over with. Let's do this.
Okay, I knew I was gonna beat his ass.
Satisfied?
With such fleeting pleasure? Hardly. There are higher heights to which you and I can still soar.
Well, help me.
Okay, boys, give him everything you've got, but kill the swordsman first.
He's probably gonna show me part 2. He has to at this point. He has to be real calm.
We really must do this again. Until then, try not to die. I'll see you on the road, my friend.
Nope. How y'all missing?
God damn it.
I wanted to summon Intergrade just because.
Let's go. Right.
Excuse me.
Run! Run while you can! Friendly! Friendly! Stand down! Your team shouldn't be here. Glad yours is.
Come here. Wedge will be fine, but you won't be if they start asking questions.
And who are they?
First guests to the party, another avalanche cell. Our holier-than-thou friends from the old guard. It's always their way or the highway. Lately, they've been a real pain in the ass. Till now.
So then why are they here?
Beats me. We've been on the outs ever since our cell got labeled too extreme, though they're the ones running around with mil-spec gear. Word is, they cut a deal with Wutai. Promised them all the materia in Midgar, apparently. Think there's any truth to that?
You tell me.
Sometimes, I think we're the only ones who've realized the war's over. Okay, mission complete. Let's make our way back to the lot.
Which?
Right.
Oh.
Looking a lot more crowded now.
Security's out in force.
Just what we need.
So, are we not gonna wait for Wedge?
If we stuck around or went back, he'd only get upset.
Why is that?
just a soldier wouldn't understand. I'll tell him you're worried about him, though.
Many of our citizens have already been disturbed by the alarm. Squad A will set up here to search the suspect. You will establish a perimeter. Roadblocks included.
You made it! Over here!
Rumors of violence against public security will only
Okay, form up. Let's go.
Could you have been any louder? I mean, it made my job a lot easier, but... Wait, where's Wedge? Wedge! That was close.
We'll go get him.
So why would they throw him out? Just rude.
Hey, buddy. How you doing?
Just fucking rude.
Come on.
Not my finest hour.
You get hit?
Just swinged, I think. Oh, shot!
Really? Let me see.
Are we seriously doing this here? That's... Wow.
You guys are the worst.
Huh? Your ass is fine. Maybe singed, but the only casualty is your underwear. This is like a bruise or a mild burn at worst.
Now that was a gunshot.
Is that a smile I spy?
It's not safe here. We should go.
Copy that.
So, how do we get back to the slums?
With a little trick I've been dying to try out.
Like, hello.
Man, I can't believe HQ was running an op tonight of all nights.
All residents are to return to their homes and remain indoors until
They're
further
ramping up
notice.
for something.
I repeat,
Could get
for your
messy.
safety,
Added
go
to the
home.
pile of
I heard
complications
someone say it was an attack.
Hey, it was those terrorists, right? There has been no attack. For your safety, please go home and remain indoors until further notice.
Look, he harassing that old lady.
All civilians are to remain indoors. Cooperation is appreciated.
Right, this is it. Through here and we're home free.
Where exactly are we going?
When we get there, you'll know. Now that I've got my blasting agent, we should have everything we need for our next mission.
Sure hope so.
Yeah, me too. For your dad's sake.
Hey, what the hell, man?
Huh?
Cloud was just saying how he hopes to come back and try the Midgar special next time.
Really, huh? Cloud said that?
Sure did. Wants a whole pie to himself. Isn't that right?
That's right.
Something like that.
Well, okay then. Maybe I'll lend Mom a hand next time too.
That'd be awesome.
Super awesome.
I meant to look at something. Oh, the strength isn't stronger. Okay.
Should be somewhere around here. Bingo. I half figured my dad got it wrong, but nope. They're here just like he said.
Parachutes?
Mm-hmm.
Huh? What do you mean half figured?
50-50 is pretty good odds if you ask me.
What? Well.
This is gonna be fun.
I mean.
Thanks, guys. I really appreciate you coming all this way with me. And like I said before, I'd be grateful if you kept this between us until after the mission. I don't want to complicate things.
Right.
Sure.
We got you.
Okay, who's ready to fly?
Me!
Hey, Cloud, you let him down gently, all right?
Yep.
Wait, I almost forgot. One more thing.
Whoa! Stop it! What in the hell are you trying to...
Easy, you'll make us fall.
Not if you do first.
Swing by my place after, so I can pay you in full.
Whore. Tifa gonna whip your ass, girl. I'm trying to get her man.
Wait! Give me a minute!
No.
Why you have to be such a hard ass, bro?
I ain't your bro.
Who? I ain't your bro.
I wish I could have done more. Just got hurt.
You did enough. You took one for the team.
You saved me from them dogs.
Be proud.
Yeah? Yeah.
Feels like we're
They was
flying
gonna
high
rag
these
tag
days.
my ass.
Now, more than ever.
He's a keeper, all right.
Yeah! Together, we can take on the world!
Cloud got plot armor, he'll be fine. Truly.
I'll head home on my own. After all, I'm only a little sore.
It's cool. We'll go together.
Aw, thanks, bro.
Cut that out.
He's such
This
a
way.
jackass.
Think Jesse and Biggs made it back safe?
I guess.
Cool if we check on them? We'll pass by their places anyway.
Sure.
You saw it too, right? Over Scrap Boulevard.
Think we'll have to fight Avalanche one of these days.
Got new numbers for Monster Slaying this month. Check them out.
Well, this is Biggs' place. I guess he hasn't made it home yet.
Guess not.
Hope he isn't worst casing it again. He's got a habit of overthinking things, worrying about all the possible outcomes till his head hurts.
As he should.
Wouldn't have guessed.
And when he worries, I worry. Anyway, let's head on over to Jesse's.
Me wanting to leave Midgard and go over some.
Word is, former reactor.
I stayed up all night thinking about the reactor bomb.
This is where Jesse lives. Men are not allowed inside. Lots of pretty girls trying to make it big on stage live here. So don't hang around or they might get the wrong idea.
Huh.
I'm telling you this for your
Cloud
own good,
eyes weird as
Cloud.
hell. He look like he
People
high
around
as hell.
here love to gossip.
They know about Jesse and Avalanche?
Nah, it's all good. They think she's an actress. Oh, and one more thing, bro. It's all a game to her. Don't fall for it.
You lost me.
Life's a stage and love's the play. Guys aren't allowed, remember?
Okay. Calm down. Before you not be allowed.
secret reactor jobs?
I'm gonna try to find some live-in work.
Hey there, Bigums, Reggie, Smalls. Brought a new friend to meet you.
What?
These little guys are on guard duty today.
Okay.
Thanks for seeing me home.
Really sorry about your ass.
It's all
Your
good, bro.
literal
It's
ass.
kind of weird when you call me that.
Hey, don't be scared. Deep down, he's a big softie. It's okay. It's okay. Good job, guys. Great work. Aw, I missed you too. Oh, big
Well, if it isn't Cloud Strife. Was wondering when you'd show up. Without further ado, here you are. Thanks for stepping up, Merc. And now for the cherry on top.
Barrier.
Oh. Okay, I get it. Mind letting me breathe?
Oops,
Depends.
sorry.
Mind coming over tomorrow night? My roommates should all be out for a while.
Are you seriously that desperate? Just let go already.
Only if you promise to come back tomorrow night.
Oh, God.
Deal?
No promises, but I'll think it over.
Really? You will? I make a mean pizza, I'll have you know.
Probably not gonna buy the new Final
Marsh,
Fantasy
Loosh,
game.
Black
Like,
Millie,
you know,
Red Jelly.
the,
I use only the best ingredients.
The one that
Sound good?
The one that's like Demon
Never heard
Souls.
of any of that stuff.
Oh,
Or
you
Dark
are
Souls.
so adorable, you know that? You just leave everything to me. It'll be great. Nighty-night. Psych.
Yeah. Oh. That's sad to hear.
Scares me to death thinking there might be more to come.
Trains are running tomorrow. I plan on
Did he get anything there?
Hey, that new guy?
Is it like the actual gameplay that you're not liking?
Take your time and stock up on
Or,
what you need to keep our streets safe.
Or is it something else?
Hey, that new guy?
compared to what it used to.
I'm only saying because it's one part pissing me off. Why does it feel like something is in my contact? That is one part pissing you off. So now it's like, fuck the game.
Cloud?
Yeah,
You were out for a while.
just walking.
I ran into Johnny, by the way. Said not to worry. He was getting out of town.
He would better want to.
Oh, that guy.
You weren't thinking of leaving Midgar anytime soon, were you?
Well, seems this old friend of mine's in a tight spot. Long time ago, I said I'd be there for her. Made a promise. So...
Can't say this is quite what I had in mind when I put that on you way back when.
if you want to talk, I'm listening.
Huh? What's with you all of a sudden?
With me?
Like you're losing that hard edge.
That bad?
Not at all. I like it. Maybe Marlene won't be so scared of you next time.
Right, little heifer. Gonna get her daddy beat up.
I'm really glad to have you back, Cloud. Really glad. It's pretty late, huh? I'd like to catch up more, but we should probably both get some sleep, yeah?
Yeah.
Good night, then.
Good night, Tifa.
The combat isn't bad. The gameplay is fun. It's just one part. I had to fight 6 wolves at once. I hate animals. Like, animals can kiss my ass. Press square for the menu. Oh, it's like the pause menu. I don't want to press it.
Sleep and dream the sweetest dreams.
And it's like, so you take a hell of a lot of damage. See, them hoes better not want to.
What's wrong?
me! Quickly!
All of the Death Eaters
We were getting
just
ready to
flying
set
around.
out when those things showed up and came after us.
The others?
Barrett and Jesse are holding their ground, but for how long? I don't know.
Let's go.
Right.
Susan. Ready?
You know it.
Let's head for the bar.
I don't know if I have.
Man, I really hope we do.
Get ready. That's that.
There's way too many of them.
There's no end to this. See ya. Enough. No idea. Pretty sure you can't even see them unless they make physical contact first.
That's all you can tell me?
That's all I know.
More of them? We're running out of time.
Any other way?
Yeah, over here.
Again?
Are they trying to stop us from reaching the others? Cloud, this way. You gotta be kidding
Just
me.
start swinging. Hello.
It's like trying to fight a hurricane.
Stay on your feet.
You don't have to tell me that. Barrett!
Give me a break!
Jesse! Barrett!
Where you been?
They just keep coming! We've got to do something! Hang on!
I'm coming. Move. Keep it together.
Okay, let's go.
Get the hell out of my legs already!
Adapting. No escape. We're done. Take them down.
Seizing the opening. Let's go. Bring it.
There we go.
How's your ammo?
Running low. Jesse!
Damn it!
Huh?
The hell?
Jesse.
You okay?
Me and my two left feet.
Stay
Easy
with it,
now.
Sister Cat. Stay with it now.
We ain't putting on a damn show! The hell were those things? Some kind of... I don't know.
Guess I shouldn't be surprised, so. Never can tell what weird shit'll come crawling out of the scrap down here. It's those reactors, I'm telling you.
It hurt?
Wish I could say it didn't, but yeah. God, this is so embarrassing. Hate playing the damsel in distress.
It happens.
No, you don't. You do not mind.
What did you do to your leg? Does it hurt?
Not nearly as much as the fuss everyone's making.
Still, I think you ought to avoid putting any...
I'm fine.
Oh.
That's enough. You're out, Jesse.
Huh? What about the mission?
Don't worry about it.
We already sent Biggs in, remember? Don't tell me you're thinking of calling it off.
No, we got this.
The hell you do.
If you need someone to step up, I'm your man.
Might as well have Jesse instead of your big ass. That is rude.
Okay, so here's the thing.
I'm gonna need a raise.
Consider it done. All right, everyone, Cloud's in.
Like,
the
hello.
mission is on.
Y'all
Go
barely
and
paid
raise
him
some
the
hell
first
for me,
time.
okay?
Listen, Wedge, I need you to hang back and guard the home front.
What? But I'm in perfect health.
Which makes you the perfect choice to look after Jesse and Marlene.
Hey.
Let's get this show on the road to Mako Reactor 5.
Hit the
Once you
road,
got your gear in order, head to the station for the meet. Got it?
You come back no more, no more, no more, no more.
This'll help you get squared away. Don't tell me I never did nothing for you. I'm counting on you, soldier boy.
Soldier boy, off getting that. This stupid man that want me you. Okay.
All right, let's get going.
Sure. After you take a deep breath.
Huh?
I can tell you're nervous.
That obvious, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I'm ready now.
All that shooting and screaming.
Just got done talking.
What material do I have currently? Nothing. Let's see. I don't know what I want. I think I want to get that just so it can be getting leveled up, because I feel like I'm gonna need it later, but I'm gonna want this too. I'm just get this.
Avalanche is the real enemy.
Stop rocking.
Moving down on it slowly. Maybe a slum slider for lunch.
A slum slider.
So everyone knows about the bomb threat?
More bombings might force people to stop.
Have a good day at work, Dad.
Hey, people.
Cloud, you've exceeded my expectations. I hope you will continue to help me gather vital information for my
I forgot
research.
about him.
I look forward to receiving all of your future battle intel submissions.
Have I done anything for him? No. What do I have to do? Hit enemies vulnerable to fire, ice, or lightning. Using okay. Oh, I want this. I love First Strike. Use unique abilities on staggered enemies. I barely even stagger people because I be just fighting. But okay. Use unique charged ATB. Okay, whatever. Just start knocking holes is what I'm hearing.
My friend missed the train ride the other day.
Alright, people. Mission starts the moment we board that train. You sure you ready for this?
Of course.
Do you think Biggs is on schedule?
All we can do is hope.
Today really gotta be the day, huh?
Ain't no stopping this train we're on, son. A lot of people risk their lives to get it rolling. Already put the word out, more is coming too. Shut them all down by the day, or we shut another down for you. Ain't on us, not us. Play it cool.
Beat they ass.
This is an announcement from the Shinra Electric Power Company. The terrorist group Avalanche has issued another bomb threat. In response, we have raised the threat level and entered a state of heightened alert. All lines are currently experiencing delays. We anticipate that our arrival in Sector 4 will be later than scheduled.
The target's Mako Reactor 5. From the station, we take the back streets. Once we're inside the facility, it's the same deal as last time.
Head for Mako storage.
And then blow it all to hell. Let's do this one for Jesse and Wedge. They deserve it.
That's enough of that. How long is the demo? How long have you been playing it? Because it sounds like it's going to be a good amount of gameplay.
I didn't think word would spread this fast. There's barely anyone on this train, and none of them look happy to be here.
Might stand out as a group. You two stay here.
Quit. Lord have mercy. Can only imagine what it's gonna be like when I play it. I'm gonna try that shit. I'm gonna be mad as hell.
The train will be passing an ID checkpoint shortly.
Here comes the first hurdle.
Not much of one.
I know, but that doesn't mean I don't have butterflies in my stomach.
I guess I'll take my contacts out tonight. Did I miss something?
Hey, would you mind keeping an eye on things the next car over? I'm worried there might be trouble.
Why's that?
Barrett's always on edge before missions, but you know he's a good guy underneath it all. The people on this train don't.
You'll be fine.
Maybe, but I won't be until I know for sure.
Be right back.
Thanks.
Barrett over there cussing hoes out.
So, do you still support those terrorists? Avalanche is a blight on Midgar.
Huh?
Their bomb threat has thrown our offices into chaos, let alone the reactor itself. It's total insanity!
Yeah, hello.
But we won't lose heart. No! Everyone at Shinra agrees. The reactor will stay online.
Is that right?
What? You got a problem with that?
Do I have a problem with that? Oh, you can bet.
He doesn't.
He should have just smacked him with his gun. What's up? Bitch, watch your mouth. And watch your tone and watch your noises, ho.
You know you're better than that.
Wait, someone used to sing that on 15. What's his name? Prompton.
I have nothing more to say to you and your friend.
I wish I could swing this motherfucking sword.
To keep Midgard running, it's fast enough.
Take us the other way, idiot.
I'll beat his ass. I will really beat his ass. I will really beat his ass. I will not. Yup, you bet not want to. You big bastard.
Emergency ID scan in progress.
No way!
I don't remember what material that was I picked up.
Unauthorized IDs detected. Threat level critical. Inspection and containment sweep initiated, commencing at the rear of the train.
Not good.
Get over here! Now!
Hello.
Take care of them, Cloud.
On it.
Lockdown protocol.
You have to get to the next call.
Keep moving, people!
Lockdown protocol initiated. Train car will enter lockdown shortly.
I don't know. Hello.
You have to get out of here.
What are you doing?
Get the
Trying to keep you alive.
But I work for Shinra. I'm the enemy.
I don't care. I don't want anyone to die. Please.
I'll look after the others.
My turn.
Not sure where it's going.
There's no end to them.
3 unauthorized passengers successfully contained, neutralizing the threat.
Looks like you're right, soldier boy.
Screw this. The station will be crawling with security. We gotta jump.
Screw that!
Need to slow the train down.
Sounds like a big plan E. Okay, y'all watching. I'm gonna jump. We're gonna do it. Gonna show you how it's done.
Tifa!
You just sounded like Barrett broke everything.
You okay?
Yeah.
Okay, no, you're good.
All right, you ready?
Ready.
Barrett just took a tumble out of the train.
It's on you.
All set. Come on. There's no escape. Finish him off. Come on. Gotcha.
Okay, I thought that was gonna happen.
Gotcha. Keep it up. Give him hell, okay?
I've got this.
I need to get that.
That's gotta be him.
Wait. Did that do? That didn't do shit, so no, it didn't work. I can't worry about it. But I did just get some new material, so I want to see what it is. Oh, I think that was it. Hello? Oh.
Well done, well done. I felt sure we had them, didn't you?
Sir!
Born survivors, these surats. Speaking of which, where's the third?
In custody, sir.
About it, ho.
Return it to the wild.
Wait.
Yes, sir. Right away.
Should I not go this way? I hope it doesn't like kill me or something. Oh, okay, so
It's them! We have a visual on the target! Requesting immediate assistance!
So long. Let's do this. Here it comes. Let's finish this. Just like that, okay?
I gotcha.
nothing.
He's close.
Hello.
Come on. There. Barrett,
Tifa, could use some help here.
Well,
we're coming.
Make it quick. Should be some stairs over there.
let me
We
run.
better hurry.
Yeah.
I've had enough to hear what you damn robo-bugs. I'm gonna rip off those spindly legs of yours one by one.
Why can't I run?
I ain't going down without a fight.
That doesn't sound good.
Let's go.
Barry!
Right, give me a hand.
You're up.
Down the train. Don't let any of them escape. Bang, bang. Hurry up. You ain't getting out of this one.
Enough.
My target.
Deal with that.
Okay, let's go.
Need my help, do you? Take you all on.
You know about Cyberpunk. When the game first came out, I had heard about it, and I saw that it had got like taken off for the PlayStation Store for issues, and apparently it's back. But I never played it.
That's gotta be the last of them, right?
Oh, who cares? We can take it. Now let's confirm our position and get back on mission. That reactor's waiting. Looks like it's gonna be Plan E.
I think I saw. I think it was like trending on Twitter or some shit.
Plan A was if everything went off without a hitch. From the station,
I tried to search
it
up
would have been a
stuff about
straight
American
shot to the
Airlines, and it was like popped up as trending.
Didn't work out, but we knew going in we had to have alternatives.
I don't know.
Backup
I'm looking at. I
plans in
never
case we
looked
had
at
to get off
anything
early.
About it.
From closer in to further
When the game
out,
came
B,
out,
C,
I only heard about it
D,
because people were
and so
complaining
on.
about it, about like how the
To what?
performance was.
To eat.
So I never thought about it.
Lucky us.
Yeah! You're damn right.
Anyway, we were riding the train between Sector 4 and the main pillar when we had to bail out. And we ended up on the adjacent line, which should take us to Reactor 5.
That's right. So for now, we follow the tracks. Not too far, though. Need to switch to a different route before we hit the station. Cause you can bet your ass is gonna be crawling with security. All on high alert.
Let's move.
Our friends in Sector 5 marked the route, so don't worry about getting lost. It's a straight shot to victory, people. All we gotta do is take it.
Well, let's get it.
You have nothing to worry about, sir. Preparations for the grand finale are proceeding without incident. I have the utmost confidence that everything will play out as you intended. Yes, of course. I will not fail you, sir.
Yeah, I actually bought it
Sir,
yesterday or the day before yesterday.
The results fall
I bought
within
it.
the admissible range. However, the casualty rate significantly exceeds previous projections.
Remind me what your job is. Is it to question the wisdom of your superiors and bemoan your personal hardships?
Sir? Dropped one of my
Casualty rate. You think I care about the casualty rate?
Yeah, that's what I got, the
They're
dust version,
pawns
because
in a
that's the one that
greater
was
game.
on sale.
If your stock
But yeah, I went ahead and bought it
runs
just
low,
because
then
I was
go round
watching
for
it,
Sector 3
and it
or
got me
wherever
excited
else.
to want to play it. So I was like
Use your head
searching
and bring me solutions
to see
instead of problems for a change. Yes?
how much the actual game was.
Sir.
And then I saw it was on sale, so I got it.
It is so hard to find good help these days. Which is why the president ought to count his blessings. What would he do without me?
Check out Metagear Solid 5, it's on sale. Okay. I'll look at the video to see. Cause I haven't am I going the right way? I haven't seen anything about it. I've seen it, like the game, but I've never seen anything about it. So I'll look at a video and I'll probably get it since it's just on sale for $6. Like, might as well if it looks partially okay.
What?
Stamp snows.
We look for graffiti, then head in whichever direction its nose points. But pay attention to railway signals too. You see blue lights, you go on the right way.
Don't overdo it.
All set.
About damn time! We're full! Gotta love it!
Okay. So that means it's good. Oop.
Let me handle this. Heads up. There. Get in there.
I've got this.
Come on.
See ya. It's on you.
Need my help, do you?
What the hell am I doing?
Catch you sleeping? Follow the blue lights and we'll reach the reactor.
Follow the blue lights and we'll reach the reactor.
Y'all don't have a chance.
Yeah.
Hello.
That's a win.
Stop him. Let's see if it's worth. What I have equipped, this increases your strength by 5%. Become immune to poison. I'm okay. I mean, since you don't have anything, might as well add that to you. Let you. 16. I mean, it's only good for adding material. Apparently, Love Lives 2 6 is on sale. Okay. Let me look at that. I haven't touched that game since our last stream, but it was really fun. It was like extremely fun to play. I'm surprised I haven't played it because I thoroughly enjoyed it.
Jesse was gonna back him up, so it wouldn't surprise me if he needs our help. So let's not keep him waiting.
Right.
You're not going anywhere!
Watch and learn! Get your ass up! Don't look now! It's about to get real! Don't stop now! Oh, you in trouble now! You ain't getting out of this! Suck on this! Catch you sleeping?
I also enjoyed Assess. Please rest in you. Not so much better than so. Okay. Hello. Is it like just like? Does it have anything to do with the story? Story. Ooh, what if I finna die? Oh, it's up there. Lord, I thought that was gonna get me. I thought that was gonna get me. This separate sword from just here, just head right to fund One Piece versus Remake. The sword was written by the original creator, Jesus, of One Piece. Okay.
It knows we trust.
Good thing our colleagues put up all that stamp graffiti. Without it, we'd be lost for sure.
We would definitely be lost in the sauce.
Move. I do not take orders from you.
Worked up a good sweat.
Triple Slash is literally one of my favorite abilities. Which is why I love First Strike material, because when I get that leveled up, I just come in knocking with Triple Slash.
Guys, I think it might be a nest.
All kinds of creepy crawlers make themselves at home in the plate, then get messed up even more by the Mako.
Mako did this?
No.
It's about 15 years ago. Okay, I'll look at that too.
That black and white world of yours.
I mean, for 15, that's pretty cheap for a game.
All right. You're done. See ya. Not bad.
Am I still poisoned? No. Okay, that's good. Damn, I wonder how her assess it. I want to like assess every freaking. This is so nasty. I would never touch that.
Don't hold back.
You got it. All set. We can do better. Bingo! Here! There's no escape! Watch yourself!
My turn.
Do I have? No, I don't have eyes.
Going in.
There's this thing called Journey. No, I haven't
never
heard
in
of
doubt.
it. Of course, I haven't heard of it. Like, why would I? I've heard of the game.
What is this science experiment? What now?
Oh no.
It's huge!
So you must be the queen!
Damn, I want to be too. Okay, so let me use this stage.
This'll help! Good luck!
All right. Let's finish this.
So there is Amber of the real concept. I'm gonna have to look.
Don't overdo it.
What was she? Oh, her ATV gauge was down. That's it. There, you can use. I'm not so careful.
Now, here it comes.
Gotta love it!
Try this. Get ready.
Bring it!
Let's do this. You're out
I do apologize for the inconvenience.
Those things really creep me out.
The train's gonna get derailed by one of these days.
Shinra should do something.
After an accident, they will.
When it's too late then.
Oh, I'm gonna use up my shit now. But here we go.
There's good old Stan. Check his nose.
This isn't bad, you know?
Yeah, they really captured the essence of corporate propaganda.
Check it out. I guess Shinra's doing something about those monsters after all.
Doing a half-assed job.
How did we get such a shit detail?
Screw it. Let's just give it a quick once-over and call it a day.
See, that's the problem, you weak ass bitches.
How did you get here? Get those three terrorists on the train!
Here it comes.
And there you have it.
And boom, there it is. I'm back with a co-op story puzzle type of game. Actually, that sounds fun. About be getting the attitude. You know, shit be having like puzzles and shit to figure out. That shit is kind of like fun to play. That's why I used to love the Resident Evil games, because it was just a big old puzzle the entire time you were playing. Outside of, you know, zombies and stuff trying to kill you.
Alright, let's figure out where the hell we are.
No, it's time.
There's an old rail yard not far from here. What we're looking for is somewhere inside.
And that is...
A secret passageway.
We've compiled our report on Avalanche's combat capabilities and our...
Report. What good do you think a damn report will do anyone?
Calm down, sir.
Have you already forgotten the war with Wu-Tai? An enemy spared is an enemy who will repay your kindness with blood. We must crush them thoroughly and completely, without hesitation or mercy. Shinra cannot and will not settle for anything less. Will you?
Not at all, sir.
But sir...
If so, I can only assume that you and your men no longer wish to serve in your current positions. Is that correct?
We'll prepare the prototype in Section E for immediate deployment. Right now, damn it!
But it's a very weird game. Oh lord. Yeah, I'm about to look at videos of that.
Another day, another victory. How do I do it?
The story isn't told with words. You kind of have to figure it all out. Figure it out. Hello. Follow the blue lights. I want to go over there though. Like, what's over there?
Gotta love the irony of Shinra's smarmy lapdog leading the way to its master's destruction.
Oh, the dog said I'm going to switch.
You really don't
I
like
want to
Stanley,
go over
do you,
there,
Billy?
but
It's not that I hate him. I hate the fact that Shinra took a loyal animal like that and co-opted it for their own self-service.
I should go over there. I'm pretty sure there's something over there.
Starting to remind me of one of Marlene's picture books. The one that's full of nothing.
The way I just haven't turned around though.
Think you're making progress?
Like, I want to go over there, but it's not going to turn around. Hello?
You're starting to sound like Barrett.
Never mind.
It's a good plan. Hey, hold up. This way.
And which way? The co-op aspect is that you get paired with another person on the internet. And you can't talk to them. You can't see their username, but you have to go to their username. Okay. Hello? What the hell did he say? 'Cause I'm just gonna run up here and start fighting.
Master Charcoal, you're getting away this time!
I'm about to die. This game, yeah, that is giving me like weirdo. Does she have? She doesn't have it. I thought somebody had prayer. Maybe I'm thinking about the DLC.
Don't give up.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Ain't you supposed to be a professional?
Go to hell. Oh. Wait.
Gotta stick it out till the end.
Wait. This ain't happening how it's supposed to. Wait.
I'm not going out like this. I thought I was stronger than this.
Hello? Now, that just wasn't supposed to happen like that. Tifa dies. Like,
Here we go.
oh wow. I'm about to die again because I didn't. Okay, Barrett, save me. He only has to regular. that's the case, use a hot potion.
Burn, baby, burn! You dug your own grave. Now
Pre-order. Oh fuck.
you're gonna burn!
That didn't work how I thought it was. Well, whatever, bring him back.
Got some fight left in you? Fuck on this!
Jesus Christ. Okay. Maybe I should be using
Damn it! Asshole! Fire in one off!
Tifa. Actually, no.
Come on.
Damn, Cloud, you out of here again. I can just get one of these hoes up out of here. Hello. That's not what I meant. Try to get one of these hoes. Damn. Oh, he missed. I mean, I missed, but he didn't finish me off.
Ain't no kick my ass!
Tifa. I don't know what to tell you. Heal me. The fuck? I don't know. No, heal yourself. That ain't right.
Fuck on this!
What's up to that?
Always did like a challenge.
Oh fuck, shit. Damn it, I'm out of here.
Ain't done
And
yet.
now usually like have my team players.
I live for this shit right here.
Okay. Use it on finish that.
Suck now. Suck
Sick
on
of this
this.
shit.
Yeah. Special delivery. Hurry up.
Ooh, Tifa. Okay, let me use my. What's it name? I mean, it's just been too much.
You got this.
I got
No getting
Like,
through that
hello.
gate. Let's take the stairs.
Sat there and got my ass beat like that. That was not necessary at all whatsoever.
We
Okay.
should be reaching that secret passage real soon.
And you're needing
I knew
like,
Plan E
well, every time I had got a damn
Should've called
ATB,
it Plan X.
somebody was halfway dead, so I had to like heal them.
Biggs made the plan, right?
It just wasn't gonna work out in my favor.
Hope not too much.
Well, it probably would have. I could have like knocked those sensory guns really quickly. I don't. Let me go this way first.
Thought this place was abandoned.
Guess not.
Lightning. Okay, I'm gonna equip that up myself too, because I want to make sure that gets leveled up. But what am I going to replace? Okay. Let's see. Oh, I must don't have his stuff on auto. I don't. I don't want to replace any of these. I mean, I could equip that other sword. It's not that much weaker than the Buster sword. Or I can equip this. Takes my defense down a lot. Okay. I'm going to switch swords. It ain't that bad. And I'll switch that with lightning because I use lightning a lot later on in the game.
Give it up, assholes, or we'll blow you to hell! Surrender!
No holding back.
Okay, so I do have it. I'm not
You're done. Just like that, okay?
I got you.
When I move, you move. Just like that. DJ, bring that back.
So many guards.
Keep looking for faithful little Snake. He'll know that's true.
This is where I bought up out on potions, but I don't even use potions that often. I use high potions more because I usually only heal what I'm halfway dead anyway. I'm halfway, but like almost fully dead. What's she doing?
This it?
Huh?
It's time to bang.
Get back!
That all you got?
Someone's mad.
Take your best shot, asshole!
It's like an old model.
So it's empty.
Don't underestimate it. It's slow, but it hits hard.
What do we do?
Aim for its legs. Bring it down.
Need my help, do you? I think you got its attention, pal.
I'll draw its fire. You two stay on the offensive.
Give them hell!
Let's go. Watch yourself.
Yeah!
Hey, don't overdo it.
Watch and learn.
All set. too easy.
It's on you.
No way.
Okay.
He's pouring it on.
Oh, Tifa.
Get out of our way!
Bastards.
Damn it! So now, shit hurts. Go. You got this.
My turn.
Oh, the summon's ready. This shit popping.
Get him.
Now we can concentrate on the big one.
Here it comes. It's on you. Now let's finish it.
I thought I was done with this shit.
Get ready. Come on.
I'm just switch out my
Take the lead.
Yeah, I'll do it. Now we can concentrate on the big
Hello.
That it?
Could be assisted.
Okay. Alright.
Fuck on this!
Oh, just skip. I don't.
Here it comes! Know where you come for that shit.
Just be worse.
That'll expose the generator.
Hello, she's about to be fucked up. Should have minded my business.
Watch your step.
Don't.
Let's finish this. Bring it on.
Pilot. Oh, the pilot. Cloud is about to die.
to disrupt it.
And about to die again. It's just like hello. Oh no, that's it. That's it.
Yeah.
No need to.
No holding back. Try this.
Okay, that didn't work out. I thought it was gonna work. I'm gonna try that.
Get ready.
Bring in the heat! Coming at you hard and fast! Come on, hit!
Tifa. Thank her back.
Still up here?
Not this shit!
I was trying to break all the parts first, but okay.
All clear.
And stay down.
That's how I tried to beat him.
Sure.
I want to like disable everything.
This won't do.
Sir, analytics reports that the feed went down
Seems
after an
Ken said
anomaly
no,
was
right.
registered during the test.
An anomaly?
Like try again. Oh.
Or an excuse for your failure to properly prepare the armor?
No, sir. All modules were confirmed fully operational. It's far more likely, given the circumstances, that the sensors were overloaded.
Is that so?
All the sensors in Section E are inoperable.
Now what?
Excuse the president.
Yes. Yes. Everything
You
is
could
fine,
put it on
sir.
speaker. We want to hear.
Better even. There's been a development. Yes. Understood, sir. We know exactly where they were headed. If the armor is intact, then you'd best determine the nature of this anomaly soon. Should you fail to do so, you will deal with our intruders personally.
And you don't want to do that. You would bet not want to.
Yes, sir.
Don't worry. I treat my people more than fairly. So don't disappoint me.
The passage is beyond these shipping containers. Let's slip through them.
The way I just keep getting knocked.
Talk
I
about
like
a
that.
tight squeeze.
You okay?
Yeah.
Barry, that is not necessary.
So,
like,
you bump
sir.
into any giant robots like that in Reactor 1?
Yeah. Except the bastard looked like a scorpion. Speaking of which, what would you say that last one looked like?
Huh? Well...
Looks dead now.
Right.
Lo and behold. All aboard.
All aboard the choo-choo train.
Just so you know, it's not gonna get any easier.
When did it ever?
I'm going to switch my weapon upgrade stuff to balanced.
Through here and straight on to Reactor 5.
You make it sound so simple.
Only 'cause it is. That there's the reactor support pillar.
So what's the plan?
After plan E comes F, G, and then H.
Thought E was the last.
This here is Section F.
We cut through Section G and head for H.
A cargo platform in H will get us closer to the reactor. Biggs should be somewhere over there.
This is the spot where there's like some
Looks like the sun's going down on Midgar.
Might be one later.
Right.
There's some like materia here.
We got a date with the reactor
that I had to like work hard for. Oh wait, she here got something else. She got some metal knuckles. Using conjunction with basic text to more effectively pressure. Whoa, those are way stronger. Hello. Okay. Okay. Whatever. Let's sit here because teeth are like dead as hell. That's not what I wanted to do. Oh, there's nothing here. Nothing like on sale. Everybody's magic defense will go down a lot. So let's not do that. Well, let's get started. Oh, actually, this is the start of a chapter. Okay, I'm gonna save it here. Let's save it here. And then wrap up the actual gameplay for tonight here. Damn, sorry. Right, time to like jump by. So let me scroll up and because I forgot the name of them games I was looking up. So let's look up. Okay, so I'm looking up Metal Gear Solid 5 and Journey. Okay. When I say time was not playing today, 11 o'clock said hello. Oh, this is from last time. There's a movie. And it says 9 hours. Hello. I'm gonna click on this, but I'm gonna go back and edit it to get rid of the movie. No, this you said watch before you buy. Okay.
New Coors Pure has 3 simple ingredients: organic hops, organic barley, and water. It's organic, but chill about it.
Said something.
Hello everybody, welcome to another episode of Before You Buy, the show where we give you a quick look with some unfiltered gameplay and some impressions of the latest games. I'm Jake Baldino, and I want to talk about Metal Gear. Now just a preference, I am a hardcore Metal Gear fan. It's one of my favorite game series of all time, so take that as you will. Maybe I'm going into this almost a little bit too critical. But let's answer the first 2 initial questions I get most about Metal Gear Solid 5, The Phantom Pain. Number 1, can players who have never played a Metal Gear game jump into this game because it looks like a lot of fun? And I can say, yes. The story is actually kind of bare bones, especially for the first few hours. And while a lot of the nuances of the plot you won't really understand, you can get the sense that you are Big Boss and you're out for a quest for revenge, and that's about it. Out of all the Metal Gear games, I think this one has the least amount of things to scare newcomers away because gameplay is the main focus of this one. And that leads me to the other question that most people ask me a lot. So, is it good? And after many hours of playing this game, I can tell you, yeah, it's pretty good. As you can see from the spoiler-free gameplay running here, this game is incredibly advanced for a Metal Gear game. This is a completely new style of Metal Gear game, so if you played one of the previous games and it didn't jive with you, Phantom Pain might be a little bit more digestible, but that's not to say that the game is simplified or dumbed down, because honestly, it's the most complicated Metal Gear yet. But it's also the best controlling and most highly refined one to that, and it's also the most difficult. A lot of the Metal Gear games are known for their difficulty in the stealth genre, especially Metal Gear Solid 3, but Metal Gear Solid 5 The Phantom Pain is definitely the most difficult stealth game I've ever played. That being said, the game starts off really rough because you're bare bones, you have a small mother base, you have a limited amount of equipment and skill set, and you're tasked with infiltrating really daunting places. Later on, of course, as the game gets better and you develop your mother base system, which I know a lot of you guys have seen, you procure items out in the field to build up your base, you get better weapons and tools to make your life a little bit easier. That being said, the most difficult thing about this game is the artificial intelligence. It's completely unpredictable, and I don't say unpredictable in the bad sense, like it's poorly designed, but it's the sense that it's realistic, and you really actually have to stay hidden in a realistic sense, not in just a manipulate the game system sense. You're not just dodging vision cones. You never really know exactly how far the enemy can see you from. And sometimes they're more likely to freak out when they see you than others. Sometimes they won't trust their judgment, sometimes they will, and they'll immediately start shooting. It makes getting a perfect ranking and doing perfect stealth incredibly difficult, but thankfully on the other hand, when things go to shit, which when I was playing happened quite a bit, shooting your way out of a tight situation doesn't feel awkward, and it doesn't feel like the game doesn't want you to do that. The shooting here feels pretty damn refined, as of the rest of the systems. It just plays pretty damn good. And of course, as you can tell, the game looks absolutely gorgeous. This Fox engine makes the game look pretty amazing, especially considering it's developed for multi-platform. It's developed for Xbox 360 and PS3, as well as newer gen systems. So that's some pretty interesting scaling going on there. And this game looks absolutely gorgeous. The day and night cycles, the weather is dynamic. The world and the environments are absolutely huge, and although there isn't too much to do in them, they do feel realistic, they do feel lived in, and there's always places to sneak around and treasures to find, to build your mother base, which I mentioned earlier. The mother base system is really cool, especially if you're into hardcore micromanagement, because this game gives you it in spades. Do you like menus? Do you love navigating through menus? Well, Metal Gear Solid 5 has a lot of them. But thankfully, going through all of them do actually benefit you. They don't just earn you currency, but they also develop you new soldiers, new intel in the field to help navigating around places easier because your enemies or locations are marked, and most importantly, you can micromanage the manpower that you pick up out on the field to work on research and development to give you new weapons and tools. Once you get to the weapon customization, it's pretty damn awesome and really fulfilling. And that's what I will say about this Metal Gear game more than any other one. Successfully pulling off a mission feels really great. Maybe because it's just so difficult, and maybe because it just requires so much concentration. And the fact that just besides progressing in the story, you actually get to see your rewards out in front of you in your mother base. And thankfully with the mother base, your weapons, your helicopter, there's a ton of customization, which is completely unlike a Metal Gear game. But it's definitely worth digging into to get a little bit more out of the game. The buddy companions are all there, and they're really cool. I'm sure you guys may have heard about those talked about in a lot of previews. My personal favorite is Quiet, the sniper that'll mark enemies and take them out for you quietly. No pun intended. But she's actually a really cool character, and her moment when you first encounter her is incredibly fun, and it reminds me of an encounter from an old Metal Gear game. And now let's talk about the big elephant in the room, and the reason I really come to the Metal Gear games, even though not everybody would agree with me, but I play these games for the story. And unfortunately, Metal Gear Solid 5, the story isn't there as much as you would hope, especially since most of the main story missions just feel like you're doing missions that don't really have any overall impact on anything 50% of the time. That being said, when the story is there, they're incredibly well acted, beautifully shot, completely cinematic, really engaging, not as long. You know, you're not going to get a 2-hour-long cutscene like you are in Metal Gear Solid 4. But overall, with the characters and stuff, there is still a lot to love, despite not much of it being there. Especially the first hour of the game. The intro to this game is probably one of the best intros to anything I've ever played, and it might even be one of the better Metal Gear Solid moments ever. I really, really, really enjoyed that. And I think for any Metal Gear Solid fan, I think it's definitely worth checking out. And of course, addressing that elephant in the room, that controversy of David Hayter no longer being that famous voice of Snake, now it's Kiefer Sutherland, well, when they give him time to actually talk, he does a great job. Of course, he does play it off very much like the sad Big Boss. I don't know what happened between Peace Walker and 3 to now, all of a sudden, he's just super duper sad all the time. But when Kiefer Sutherland does have lines, they're actually great. And I say that because they really underutilize him. Boss, or Snake in this game, is almost a complete mute protagonist, to the point where sometimes, honestly, it's a little distracting. Some of the cutscenes I actually found myself chuckling because I'm like, why is nobody talking? Snake, why wouldn't you say anything in this situation, you idiot? And I have a bunch of theories about that. Maybe they realized Kiefer Sutherland was too expensive and they can only have him for so long. But there is a lot of dialogue hidden in cassette tapes and stuff if you really want that extra punch of Metal Gear lore that some of us really love so much. Despite that, it does really suck that they're buried in audio tapes. It's a little lame. But like I said, while the story is a little bit more bare bones compared to the other games, it's still fulfilling, it's still entertaining, and you're gonna love playing through it. At the time of this video, we wanted to give you guys some first impressions. I've been playing this game already for 6 days before release, and I haven't been able to try the online modes out, but if there's something really special or really awful, we'll update you guys on that. But that's the gist of Metal Gear Solid 5: The Phantom Pain. I tried to cover all the topics, how the gameplay is, how the story is, people wondering about Kiefer Sutherland as Snake, and like I said, if you could just tell from the gameplay that we're running, it's a lot of fun to play, and it'll keep you busy for a really, really long time. There's tons of missions, tons of side operations, and tons of work you can put into your mother base to further develop all your stuff. So the game just came out, so I don't want to waste too much of your time, but I just wanted to let you know what to expect going in if you're picking up Metal Gear Solid 5. Most importantly, though, I do want to know what you guys think about Metal Gear Solid 5 down in the comments. Let's avoid spoilers, but let's talk about the game. How do you feel about the systems? How do you feel about the story being there, or lack thereof? I'll also be in the comments as much as I can, answering as many of your questions about the game. And of course, if you want to talk to me about it on Twitter, follow me at Jake Baldino. A lot of you guys popped in last time with Until Dawn and wanted to talk to me about that, and I had a great time, so thanks for following me on Twitter. Subscribing is the best thing you can do because we put out videos every single day. But as always,
so that looks
thanks for
like
watching.
it'll be good. It's like Call of Duty meets open world, like truly open world, from what it seems like. And that's what I kind of thought it was at first, like Metal Gear. I just thought it was like another first-person shooter, but seeing that it's not, that makes it seem even better, even more fun to play. And now let's look up Journey. Do we have it before you buy? Hello. Okay, he didn't do this one. Hold on. Mainly a third-person shooter. Okay. Okay, I'm just gonna click on anything then. I'm just gonna click on probably the second one on there. Okay, I'll look at this one then. Oh shit.
Zaxby's new signature sandwich.
Delicious.
Only at Zaxby's.
Journey is one of the best games I've ever played, if you can call it a game. With the rise in indie gaming, we're all familiar with the idea of walking simulators, but when Journey came out in 2012, it wasn't something I'd experienced before. Jesus. And that's probably the best way to describe Journey. It's an experience. The game begins and you control a cloaked figure standing in an open desert with a platform in front of you, and this is all the tutorial Journey needs to teach you the game's only mechanics. Walking, jumping, and interacting with the world by singing new life into abandoned scraps of cloth. After this, Journey leaves you alone to explore a gorgeous landscape containing a crafted, linear experience that feels open and free. You look around to see desert on all sides, but in one direction there's a mountain in the distance. There's no instruction, no waypoint marker, but you see the mountain and you head towards it. Not because you're supposed to, but because you want to. It's the defining feature of the landscape and it naturally draws you towards it. It's fantastic level design, and throughout Journey this is how you advance. You progress not by heading towards where you're supposed to go, but by heading to where you want to go, and as it turns out those two locations are the same. This is just one of the reasons Journey keeps you so invested. There's no user interface, inventory, or additional abilities that would act as a barrier between the user and the game. You don't stare at a mini-map, you search the environment. You don't look at ability stats, you stay with your character. There is a meter that shows how much longer you can stay in the air from a jump, but it's built into the runes on your cape. It never diverts your attention away from the game because it blends into the visual style, and more importantly because the information is shown where you are already looking, on your character in the centre of the screen. When that game company designs a game, they start with the emotion and feelings a player should experience, and the mechanics and world are built from that. It's why their games are always so vibrant and evocative, but also elegantly simple. Journey is no different. With a world that transcends being beautiful and moves on to the sublime, the environment and architecture of Journey give a sense of awe, a power that has no dominion over us. I'll veer away from Kant because I'm not really qualified for that and I'm probably misinterpreting him anyway. But this game is about the sublime and a sense of scale. The size of your character in the vast expanse of desert, your current experience compared to a long history, and even the way you interact with the world. The notes you emit blending in with the music in the background and becoming one small part of a much greater whole. It's common in video games to make the player feel powerful and important, but Journey does the exact opposite. The world is important and you're just there for the ride. The background music is gorgeous, but not intrusive. Often the game elects to have none whatsoever and just uses sound effects from the environment. The music is also dynamic. Faster paced sequences where you fly through the landscape are matched with upbeat and energetic music. But it's not just the art and music that make Journey what it is. At the end of the day, it's a video game, and so any artistic details can only be properly experienced if they're given a platform through solid gameplay. Journey absolutely nails this. I said jumping was one of the three mechanics, but really flying is a more accurate term because traditional jumping is all done for you. A jump ability isn't necessary 99% of the time, and so Journey cuts it out. It's a concept that eco-developer Fumito Ueda called design by subtraction. Removal of all unnecessary elements that don't fit what a game needs to be. The absence of extraneous mechanics allows the ones that are present to be perfected. Something quality over quantity. When you walk around, you can almost feel the ground underneath you and the environment around you. Flying has natural movement, and you definitely won't be failing any platforming elements because of the controls. Sliding through sand is the most satisfying movement in any video game I've ever played. Bold statement, but I'll defend it. It's also important where this sliding is introduced. At the beginning, Journey has you moving slowly and tentatively, but that changes around the midway point, a section that probably feels like the end of the beginning. You rebuild a bridge by interacting with discarded cloth, find and free creatures made from the same material, and then the game becomes more energetic. Movement is freer because the magic carpet creatures recharge your cape by being near you. The hilly desert turns into a steep descent and you spend a good few minutes sliding through the world at exhilarating speed. You move from an empty desert to buildings and creatures, and now that you have, the game feels vibrant and full of life while you look across a city skyline. Is this not the story of an emerging civilization? We've seen direction without instructions, linearity without limitation, and now we've got story without storytelling. The experience of Journey involves an immersive world, emotional investment, and even a story arc, all without any dialogue or text. The world is created through visuals and music. Deserted ruins buried in sand don't need a voiced explanation for a story that we already know well. The history of a past civilization lost and forgotten by time. History becoming legend, legend becoming myth, and so on. Where most games would have cutscenes, Journey has cave paintings. Well, they are cutscenes, but by changing the artistic style to one that's two-dimensional and much simpler, it comes across as something that our character could be looking at. Cutscenes traditionally take you out of the game by using a different perspective or narrator. Here, it feels like you're still in the moment, but just looking at drawings on a wall. The drawings serve to mark key moments in the story of Journey, where the game moves from initial exploration and new beginnings, to growth and reimagining the civilization, then living in the world, followed by the beginning of the end, marked by moving the game underground. The mood of the gameplay matches the story of the world. Your character lives out history, just at a much faster pace. The two stories sync up when Journey reaches a final and seemingly insurmountable struggle. Will our hero find a way, or join the abandoned architecture as a lost relic of the past? You don't need text or narration when the gameplay writes a story through its own medium. I may not finish Journey knowing exactly what happened, but I also don't think that's necessary. A story can be more interesting because of the unknown. Journey relays the information, never really breaking the first-person perspective of its narrative. Once again, there's a focus on having us experience what the character experiences with no obstruction. When Journey does take its darker turn, it replaces the bright, warm environment of the opening desert with the cold and snow. You were aiming for a mountain all along, so it makes sense, but it still packs a punch when the game transforms into this. The snow is heavier, you walk slower, the strong wind forces you back, and all around movement is more effort. You can't even slide down the slopes anymore. It gives a sense of overwhelming difficulty without ever actually being hard to play. By this point I was already so absorbed in the game that every heavy step was like a punch to the gut, with a real sense that it might all be over and that the journey had come to a bitter end. There's another interesting feature that Journey includes, which is its online play. Other players can appear in your game and travel along with you if they happen to be in the same part of the game at the same time. Pressing circle near other players recharges their capes, and this is the only way you can interact. Imagine that, an online game where players can only be wholesome and cooperative. It doesn't really change Journey whether or not someone does arrive in your game, but it is interesting when it happens. As I'm writing this video, the Epic Game Store still only says that Journey is coming soon, with no official release date announced, but it is going to be in 2019, and I have to praise whoever at Epic had the idea to get Journey on their platform as they try to make themselves the go-to online store for indie developers. If you haven't played Journey, I can't recommend enough that you do. And when you do, sit down and play through this game in one sitting. It takes 2 or 3 hours, but I guarantee you this is the way you want to experience it. The first time I played Journey, I clicked to start the game at about 11 PM one evening, just thinking about having something to do before getting into bed. And for the next 3 hours, nothing else in the world even existed. I was completely and utterly absorbed in the music, the visuals, the world that Journey creates for you, and when I finally put the controller down, I was blown away. And tired, because it was now 2 o'clock in the morning, and I hadn't noticed that happen. For me, the measure of any new art game or walking simulator is how well they compare to Journey, and so far, not one has really come close. The visual and sound design of the game are incredible. I really can't emphasize enough how beautiful Journey is to look at and listen to, but it's the combination of the art with polished gameplay and a story that's told through the medium rather than in spite of it that puts Journey on a pedestal as one of the greatest video games of all time.
That, I actually think I want to play that. Like, I want to play it. Just because of the fact that, I don't know, I want to play it. So I know for a fact I'm getting that and I'm playing that. Damn, I'm actually tired. So yeah, that game actually seems like it's going to be fun to play. Especially the fact that there's no actual story. I mean, if you think about it, the last 2 games I've played, it told a story, don't know what the hell they talking about. Both was that Nier Automata and Biomutant, don't know what's going on in those games. It's $8, want to check it out. Yeah, I might as well go ahead and get both of them. Might as well get Metal Gear 2 since it's on sale for $5. But yeah, I kind of really want to play that. Oh, it's included on PlayStation Now. I'm not sure if I'm keeping PlayStation Now, so I'm gonna go ahead and just buy it. Because I don't know if I'm keeping PlayStation Now. I'd be like saying I'm gonna play the stuff on PlayStation Now, and I never do. I thought I had pressed circle too. Watch it before you buy on One Piece Wrestling. Okay, I'll do that after. Might as well download it now. Let it be downloaded. I'll do that after I do these 2. Hello, Journey's still there. Oh, I have it. Wait, I don't. No, that's not that. I don't think they like the animals, but I like to enjoy. I can enjoy anything. Same. Okay, that's the wrong Metal Gear Solid. It's the Phantom Pain. That's the one. Oh, it's on what's the name? It's on PlayStation Now. Maybe I will keep PlayStation Now. Cause that's what that guy said. It was Phantom Pain. It's the Phantom. Okay. Oh, there's more stuff that come with it. You get Ground Zero and Phantom Pain. Okay. Well, you get 2 for 1. Whatever. So. Okay, now let me look at this other video. What's the name of it? One Piece World Seeker.
CeraVe Hydrating Sunscreen has 100% mineral protection to reflect the sun's rays.
And we're back with another episode of Before You Buy. That show will give you some straight-up gameplay and our first impressions of the latest games releasing. And today we're talking about One Piece World Seeker. It's the latest in a long line of games based on the immensely popular and incredibly long-running One Piece manga and anime series. And man, is this one pretty rough around the edges. But let's dive right in and get down to the nitty-gritty of it all. So yeah, it's a One Piece side adventure, and the story is more or less what you'd expect from a game of this type. See Luffy and the crew stranded on Jail Island, which is, as you may have guessed from the name, an island with various prisons, like the Sea Prison, Sky Prison, stuff like that. Luffy is left to get the gang back together after escaping from the Sky Prison, has to help the locals, and just sort of take it from there while being pursued by the Navy. Now, look, I know that sounds incredibly dumb up front, and when I say it like that, it can be even more so when you're looking at your screen and see stuff like rescue Frankie from the Sea Prison as your mission objective. But after the game's incredibly slow start, it actually does seem to ramp up to something a lot more enjoyable, and the original characters they've made specifically for World Seeker end up being fairly well developed and one of the better aspects of the game. The writing is about what you'd expect, and in a lot of ways it just feels like your standard anime filler arc, because, I mean, let's be real, as a game that takes place outside the main continuity, that's essentially what this is. So don't go in expecting big world-shattering developments or anything like that. But for what it is, the story itself is more than adequate and is actually pretty enjoyable as you progress through it. Outside of the main story mode, there's a free battle mode you can access right from the main menu, where you can just fight an endless barrage of enemies on the deck of the Thousand Sunny. But that's about it in terms of content. No multiplayer, no leaderboards for the free battle stuff, just story and a horde mode, which is a little surprising for a $60 game. Visually, though, the game actually looks pretty good. I mean, it's no Dragon Ball FighterZ, but nothing else really is. But for what it is, the developer did a really great job making a 3D, cell-shaded world that manages to encapsulate the look and feel of the One Piece style without feeling weird or jarring at all. And if I'm being honest, the visual style and overall look of the game is probably the best part about it, since the gameplay and overall structure of the game as a whole leaves a lot to be desired. This time around, the developers went with the open world approach, and while the cel-shaded world looks pretty good, it's incredibly sparse and devoid of life. The map is peppered with settlements and the like, but an open world doesn't mean much of anything if all that's in it is random enemies spread throughout it, and the occasional NPC that either has a quest to give you or just a line of throwaway dialogue. I mean, the game's biggest town, Steel City, feels especially weird because it's this big city with a lot of verticality, and it's clearly the central hub of this island. But its streets and markets are pretty much dead, and there's barely anyone around on the streets. It's wild to see in a game releasing in 2019, when even smaller independent games have realized the importance of making your world feel alive. And the lack of it here really doesn't help and breaks the immersion in a big way, as well as just making the stakes feel very, very low. That said, traversal and actually getting around that world is fairly simple and fun. They give you just enough mobility to scale buildings and other obstacles with relative ease, and once you reach new landmark areas, you can quickly fast travel via the map. Once you unlock some of the traversal abilities like the Gum Gum UFO and Gum Gum Rocket, the traversal goes from being just okay to being pretty fun. It's just a real shame that all that's really out there in the world are materials to pick up and dudes to punch. And boy oh boy, do you punch a lot of dudes in this game. The gameplay and combat itself is incredibly simple, so much so that I go so far as to say it suffers as a result. Much of the combat is done with a single button, and as you build a meter, you can use special attacks that have more flair and deal more damage. But for the most part, you're just going to be mashing that attack button, building that meter, unleashing your specials, and starting that cycle all over again. You can also use a range attack, which can stagger enemies with headshots and can be upgraded to be a long-range attack. And you can use skill points to unlock a couple new combat abilities, but they're few and far between, so for the most part, it's just much easier and effective to just rely on the tried and true method of just punching dudes. You can also hit down the D-pad, which lets Luffy change combat modes, which adds just enough to make the one-note combat not an absolute slog. Using Luffy's observation mode prioritizes quick, light attacks and gives you a dodge move, whereas the armament mode prioritizes slower, heavier blows that deal more damage with a wider range, and seem more effective against shielded enemies and the like. It also replaces the dodge with a block. On standard difficulty, I rarely found myself needing to think about what stance I was in to strategically approach combat scenario, and often forgot about even having those stances, because just mashing the square button and using his flurry attack was more than enough to take down pretty much any enemy I came across. It's kind of a huge bummer, because they have a character who, in canon, has a bunch of cool ways to kick dudes' asses, and ultimately comes down to just hitting square until they fall down. Outside of that,
I mean, the stuff
mode,
he's complaining about
is
is stuff I don't really care about. Like, he's complaining about the towns being empty.
The crafting system is used for making new equipment and costumes, but it feels more like
empty.
an afterthought than an integral system they kept in mind when building the rest of the game. It requires raw materials and the necessary equipment plans or outfit patterns,
And I don't
which
mind
can all be found
pressing
and gathered
square
out in your
to
time
save
in the
my
world.
life.
Anything you can pick up out in the world has a glow in the environment and is made apparent on your minimap. So finding the stuff is never really a difficult task, it's just more time consuming than anything else. Crafted equipment can have slight stat bonuses like increases to HP and damage output, taking less damage from enemy melee and range attacks, stuff like that. Like I say, it's pretty bare bones and very much feels like an afterthought, more so than a critical system. I played a lot of anime games in the PS2 and PS3 era, and honestly this feels a lot like that. It's a painfully simple and at times flat out boring game that's clearly banking more on potential players' fondness for One Piece than the gameplay aspect to draw people in. If you're a huge One Piece fan, the story itself, as slow as it is to get going, does end up being pretty cool, and it's probably worth the time and frustration to see it through. That said, the story is going to be the primary draw, and if you don't have any connection to it or those characters, you're not going to really have the desire to see that story through the end, so there's not much here for you, and you probably won't have a lot of fun, and that kind of sucks. But yeah, this is a before you buy. We give you some pros, some cons, and our personal opinion, and my experience can be very different from yours. So, if you're into this, if you're disappointed, whatever you feel, we want to hear from you. Let us know down in the comments. And if you enjoyed this video, clicking the like button is the best way to help us out. And if you're new, you should consider subscribing because we put out videos every single day.
Careful.
But as always, thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next.
I mean, I don't think he liked the game. I don't think he liked the game, but the stuff that he was saying that was like, I guess, a negative or a con about the game, it wasn't really like a bad thing for me. I don't care if I walk around a village or a city or a place and there's no NPCs. I just truly don't care. I don't mind walking into random fights, and I don't mind smashing the fuck out of my damn square button or attack button to knock a hoe, cause listen, that's good for me. So this is a game I will check out, but I don't think I want to. I know I'm so weird, and I know I watched before anybody about the game. I don't know. So I'm a little weird. Because I haven't watched the show, and I know you said that it's like not canon to like the actual main story. I don't know. I feel like I want to do it anyway, but I want to like watch some of One Piece first. It's kind of how I am like with stuff. That's why I was like Jump Force for me was already like weird because all the new characters, and that made me like not like it because I didn't know who them people were. There's none of you that actually reviews it fairly. Okay, we can look at that one to see
next time.
I played it before watching One Piece. See, I don't know, I'm weird, but considering the fact that it has nothing to do with the main story anyway, it kind of wouldn't matter. I was only 60 episodes into One Piece. Let's do this space. I mean, yeah, I'll look at the other review just to look at it. Hello. But it didn't like make me not want the game because I don't know, the stuff that look up Bro Secret Review. Let's see. Do you know who it was by? But yeah, the stuff he was like complaining about is nothing I would complain about. The stuff that he didn't like is something. It's not like it's stuff that I would like. It's not a deal breaker because it's not that important to me. Cog connected. He was none of them people. So let's do this. Okay, it's not dog. Okay, I did it again. Hello. Okay. We are on the cruise.
Gucci guilty. Tall.
Load the duffel. Again.
Zaxby's new signature sandwich.
Delicious.
Only at Zaxby's.
The world has truly entered a great pirate era now that One Piece Worldseeker has finally pulled into port, and it is full of treasure. The whole Straw Hat crew is here to take you on a journey across Prison Island, where Luffy gets himself caught up in the island's mysterious occupation led by Warden Isaac, and the rebellion against it led by a young girl named Jeannie. Both characters were conceptualized by series creator Eiichiro Oda, who also supervised the game's story, and it makes for a stamp of approval that fans of the series will feel throughout their adventure. You'll Gum rocket across Prison Island, helping its politically polarized citizens and battling rival pirates, before taking a moment to kick back and bother Sanji for food. Despite some mild gripes regarding controls, the game's charming character writing, intriguing plot, and awe-inspiring visuals make Worldseeker a quintessential One Piece experience for fans and an excellent onboarding opportunity for newcomers. The story kicks off with a failed heist at Sky Prison that sends Luffy plummeting to Prison Island, where he meets Jeannie before rounding up the rest of the Straw Hats. As someone who has only recently started diving into One Piece, I found it pretty easy to start loving characters I hadn't met yet, and even easier to hardize the ones I had. They're all so fun and charismatic, but you definitely don't get to hang out.
The other guy just didn't like it at all.
I was always looking forward to seeing who I would get to spend time with in my next mission, a personal favorite being Brook the Perverted Skeleton. When the game's plot gets into full swing, things move along at a solid pace with a healthy dose of tropes and some genuinely interesting twists, though cutscenes could definitely use a bit more voice acting instead of characters standing around looking at each other. All of this is accentuated by a karma system that tracks your relationship with each character and faction the game presents, which promises a special scene should you meet certain requirements within it. Some characters even offer special mechanics, one of which is Explore Requests, where you can send characters to gather crafting materials. Results will vary depending on the quality of the lunch you send with them, which means you'll need to collect a variety of recipes to put Sanji to work with. In spite of its uninviting name, Prison Island is absolutely beautiful, with lush greenery in almost every frame accentuated by perpetually clear blue skies and crystalline formations jutting out of the earth. Though it definitely could stand to be a bit more lively. The island's main city is pretty dead, with only a handful of NPCs either standing still or pacing back and forth, and there's very little wildlife except for the occasional butterfly. It's a bit of a disservice to the game's diverse environments and interesting character designs, however, what is here is very impressive. There's detailed moss climbing the side of buildings, trees softly blowing in the open air, and monolithic military buildings that loom in the distance. The island definitely has an identity of its own, it just could use some fleshing out. When you first gain control of Luffy, you may find that some of the controls are a little stickly, particularly in combat. This is my main gripe with Worldseeker. Considering how stretchy and fluid Luffy's body is, controlling him should reflect that, though sometimes what feels like a button delay gets in the way of that and crushes any flow or momentum you may have had. As you unlock new combat and traversal mechanics through the skill tree, eventually you'll hit a point where everything sort of snaps into place, and you'll be soaring across the island mostly unimpeded. But it shouldn't take as long as it does. The somewhat wonky camera doesn't help either, as you'll often need to literally shove the camera inside of Luffy to stretch to some higher points. There's a couple of other issues as well, like the action button needing to be held for longer than necessary, and a bizarre focus on stealth gameplay in some sections that doesn't entirely land, but nothing that made me throw my controller in frustration or lash out on a subreddit. But back to combat for a moment.
Even though it lacks the flow of the Batman or Bayonetta games, Luffy still packs a pretty diverse pirate-destroying arsenal in his little body. You have 2 different attack modes. One is for faster hits and stealth sections, the other is better for dealing bigger blows to more powerful enemies and crowd control. There's also a ranged attack that lets you deliver knuckle sandwiches on demand from yards away, with fists to the face resulting in critical hits that land with a satisfying.
Hello.
Luffy also has a Gear 4th mode that he can switch into after a certain point in the story, which requires players to fill the tension gauge before activating, while they'll be unable to replenish it for quite a while after the mode wears off. You'll unlock some pretty awesome abilities between all of these, and you'll need to use them wisely to survive, especially in boss battles against pirates from the series Rogues Gallery who come to Prison Island. A lot of these battles remain relatively simple and are often over before they even really start, but vary enough to stay interesting. Outside of that though, enemies could stand to be a bit more diverse, as you'll be fighting the same marines and pirates for a lot of the game. World Seeker's got a lot to do outside of the main storyline as well. Being the first open world game in the series, there's a ton of side quests to tackle in a separate mode called Free Play, where you can practice your fighting skills. Back on the Thousand Sunny, you can craft new equipment to buff your stats, as well as outfits to fly around in and show off your sense of style all over the island, or you can just hang out and chat with your crew if you're itching to spend a little more time with them. There's also a tone dial in the pause menu where you can choose which of the game's original scores you want to listen to, all of which are composed by Kohei Tanaka, who arranges the music for the anime as well alongside Shiro Hamaguchi. Ultimately, One Piece World Seeker is a super fun game that does the iconic franchise justice and serves as an engrossing and delightful standalone experience.
So they haven't came out with another
now
one.
more than ever, I'm eager to dive into the series' egregiously long story and see what else the Straw Hats have been up to for the past 2 decades.
Well, I don't know, I haven't watched the
where
game.
they are
I
in
mean,
this
the show.
title. The
But
game's
it seems like it'll
shortcomings
make
are
a
easy
good
to
open
overlook
world
thanks to
game.
the gorgeous environments, captivating
I mean,
music,
truly. Okay, so he made the game seem more appealing than the other guy. But even the stuff he said that he didn't like is stuff I didn't care about. Like, I honestly just didn't care. It wouldn't make or break a game for me. So, I don't know. I kind of feel like I do want to try it. Maybe that can be, maybe this could be something I try like on a Sunday just to test it out to see how it is. So, hell, I'll probably get it and like try it on like Sunday, this upcoming Sunday or something like that, just to see if I like the game. I mean, ain't nothing wrong with that. But cause yeah, I think I'll like it. I mean, it's not a Sunday fun. Yeah, it's not like the stuff that this guy or the other guy said that like they really disliked about the game. It's not those aren't deal breakers for me. So yeah, I'll that won't keep me from buying the game. Journey as well. Yeah, Journey. Yeah, really. Yeah, this is cool then. Yeah, I'll save this stuff for a Sunday fun day. So yeah, that's that then. I'm gonna go ahead and get that game. I'm gonna go ahead and get One Piece. I'll get One Piece, and then hell, I'll go ahead and get it probably tonight. I don't know, whatever. I'll get it. I'll download that. Journey is already downloaded, so Journey and this will be. Look at me playing on Sunday and it's Monday, but these two will be played on Sunday. I'll play both of these games on Sunday. Glad we're like-minded, right? So that'll be it for this. Tomorrow I'll be back with what, Nier Replicant. I'm actually excited to jump back into Nier because I didn't get far into the game. I'm not sure what the hell I was doing, but I don't think I got far into the story. So I will I'm actually excited to jump back into that tomorrow. So I guess it's gonna be into that. Wrap this up for tonight. Go back over here because I'm getting ready to buy that game. Thanks for hanging out with me again, and I'll be back tomorrow, like I said, for Nier Replicant around 8 p.m. Central Time. Make sure my ass is on time. I think I was a little late tonight, but that's okay. So yeah, that's the end of that, and